Hey, I'm the Mayhem here, and today we are doing a second look at the BleShark Nano by InfiShark Tech. If you want to see the initial unboxing of this device, go check out the video in the description. So first off, they have sent me a wonderful case to go on it. This is the new and approved one that will come out with the actual shipping. Here's how it comes, in this nice little box, inside this nice plastic mould. So let's get rid of the box, and here's the actual silicone case itself. Now I will say this has been in my pocket for a few days, so it has gathered a little bit of lint, so I can only apologise for that. But what you'll see is it fits really nicely around the BleShark Nano, and with the new additions you can now actually access the buttons much easier without any hassle. And that will now make it so that your BleShark Nano will bounce a little bit and have a bit of protection. So really nice. If you are getting one of these, make sure you get that case. With this little case, InfiShark Tech also sent me a second shell for this device. So as you can see, I've gone for the black one, and you'll see on the other side I have got the white. So on the actual device itself, I've now done black and white for this really cool domino effect. They have said that in the future they will be selling the shells separately, so if you want to order different colour shells, you'll be able to do that as and when that comes available. So now let's crack on to see what the actual firmware can do. So here's the device turning on. First up, we've got Bluetooth. Our first Bluetooth is spam all, which spams all devices within 10 meters with Bluetooth devices. We've then got Android. This works within 5 meters and only targets Android devices. We've got iOS, which hits iOS devices within 10 meters. We've got Windows, that hits Windows devices within 3 meters. And then we've got Exit. Following Bluetooth, we have got our Wi-Fi. Inside Wi-Fi, we have got our captive Evil portal. If you want more information about that, check out the video on captive portals and Evil portals in the description. We've got spam APs. This will spam access points and SSIDs. We've got Deauth. This will send deauthentication packets at 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi networks. This will automatically knock off other accounts that are currently connected to that access point. We have a Deauth checker. This will show us whether deauthentication packets are currently being sent. Once you select this, it will start scanning through all the channels where Deauth can occur. And if I grab my little Deauther here and set it to attack, you should hopefully see that it will come up. So there you go, you can see the deauthentication packets have already been recognised. And when I stop the attack, the device will go back to scanning all the available channels. Next up, we've got our Evil APs, also got a video on this, so go check that out. And then we have Exit. After this, we have our infrared. Inside of infrared, we have got TV Be Gone. We've also got IR remotes, and we have got Learn remotes. Just remember that this is the IR receiver and this is the IR transmitter. We can also transmit IR and exit again. We then have bad Bluetooth. Bad Bluetooth allows us to connect to this device via Bluetooth and then send keystroke commands straight into our device. You will have to make sure you pair this, it won't automatically do it for you. We then have some games. We have got Flappy Bird, we've got Space Invaders, we've got Pong, we've got Breakout, we've got the T-Rex game from the Google Chrome browser for when the internet's gone. We've got Racing, and we have Exit. There are more games also coming to this device. And then we have our apps. Inside of apps, we have a keypad for macro shortcuts. We have a text viewer. We have a scroller for doing TikTok, so you can actually connect this to your phone device and then use it to scroll up and down on your phone. We've got a monitor, so you can monitor the stats of your PC. We've also got a timer for setting up timers, as you would imagine, to time things. A stopwatch, and that is everything within inside the apps. We then have our settings. We have the settings, we have got dimness or brightness, we've got update, and we have our settings. If you go onto settings, it will take you through to the web UI on your phone, so you can change all the settings there. And then we have exit. And that is all of the apps that are currently on the BleShark Nano. So some features that are coming soon to the device, hopefully before release, are going to be a battery checker, so we can actually check what percentage the battery is on. They are hoping to make it so you can make your own HTML files with dynamic JSON saving for captive portals. They're looking at extra update settings to make it look and feel cleaner, and a dark mode by default. They'll allow 2-second hold on the bad Bluetooth and extra setting modes and firmware updates. They're looking to fix any bugs that are currently in any of the games, such as Pong. They want to move default random generated passwords from confusing characters to 8-character PIN control for when you connect to the device through Wi-Fi. Do you want to fix the media controls for the play pause and next track and play track? Do you want to add a main menu with animations for battery information and more? They're going to create a text mode which will allow you to communicate with other BleShark Nanos through ESP Now. Do you want to add a media control app? To display commands on execution with IR remote. Do you want to allow the IR remote name changing through extra settings mode? Do you want to allow IR commands, the IR command name change through extra settings mode? Do you want to boot with a small animation? Develop 2 new games, you'll see what they're going to be when they come out. Do you want to create beta custom app support? A different Evil portal option, not just limited to the one that is default by logon. Do you want to make a different Evil AP options, not limited to only the default login? Do you want to bring on bad USB functionality rather than just bad Bluetooth keyboard? Do you also want to make a new over-the-air system to make sure it's more secure and prevents man-in-the-middle attacks when updating? So that's about everything for the BleShark Nano for the moment. I do know the latest case has now got this upgrade to protect these 4 pins, so I look forward to seeing that. And the next video that you'll see me do on this particular device will hopefully be the initial setup and how to update the firmware and reflash. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Catch you next time. Happy hacking!